Rizzy, you got a big game today against TSCI.
Yeah, indeed.
Have you got your strongest team possible, or is it another makeshift team?
No, we've got a strong team. Managed to get Aji out today, out of retirement. Yeah, he's not played this season at all. So.
What's your target for this game? Are you going for the victory?
Yeah, I think a victory should be. Yeah, we need to win the next 2 games. That's how we're looking at it. So yeah, we're looking for the win today.
You've only managed to score 11 goals this season. It looks like you've got a very attacking team today with Bahar, Osama, MD, and you managed to get Big Tay out for this game as well.
Yeah, so Tay's been out most of the season, and with obviously 1 a ban and then 2 an injury. It's been a bit difficult. Obviously, Amy Hack he caused an issue earlier on this season, so
don't mention his name.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, we've had a bit of an issue up top, but other than that, we're quite a solid team. You know, even without them. You've
got Finest on Friday. Say you get the victory today. Are you hoping to have the same team out again for Friday, or are you going to be changing up?
Nah, relatively the same team. I don't think MD will be here though, so hopefully Shazzy will be back though. So and Caleb as well. So back to the regulars, I'm hoping.
Fair enough. Wish you all the best.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, bit.
Man, you've been stressing me out all season, yeah. You've been stressing me out all season, yeah.
Sorry, man, I apologise.
You've left Finest and gone to TSCI.
Yeah.
How do you think your season's gone at TSCI?
Me personally?
You and as a team?
As a team, obviously, it's disappointing, isn't it? We were like, 1 week ago, we were there. And that's it. And there's nothing else to say, is there? It's like...
Fair enough. What are your thoughts on the referees this season? I've been hearing that you've been saying a lot about specific referees.
No, I haven't said anything about specific referees. I just said the referees in general. It's a hard job. You know, it's not as if they're getting paid £1,000 a game, so they're going to make mistakes. I just think one slight issue was, after 14 seasons, why do we need to introduce a rule that an issue never existed before?
See, the problem with that is the issue actually did exist. No one just ever spotted it. There was times where players were either slunging, lunging, or sliding, and the referee never knew what. So, in my opinion, it was easier if we just ruled out lunging completely, which obviously everyone went against. But you can see straight away you've had issues where referees can't differentiate between what's a lunge and what's a slide.
When did you join the league?
Only this season.
No, when have you been part of the league, sort of?
Probably season 5, season 6.
Okay, so you've been here for a while, Kendra. I've been here since season 1. Yeah, I've been here since season 1. I've never known a single issue. Yeah, sometimes there's some talking points of what's a slide or not, but the lunge issue, I don't know. I asked the rest of the captains and sort of agree what to say. But like, football's all about opinions, isn't it? And like I said, I think you've done a good job this season as well. So full respect to, you know, you're taking out your time, you're volunteering. So nobody was insulting you. All I was just saying was, at the time that it happened, it was unnecessary. But yo,
fair enough. Good luck today, it's not a problem. Good luck for today.
I apologise.
Cheeto!
Okay, we've kicked off this rearranged fixture between TSCI and MFC. TSCI must win for them in order to keep their slim title chances alive. MFC sunk into the relegation zone 5 days ago following Cheadle's shock 1-0 victory against their opponents, and following that they've got their big guns back here today. Osama is retaining his spot. Here is Osama, it's a deflected shot. Akib is playing in defence alongside Rizzy Malik. More Rubaiai's presence. Rizzy back to Aji now. Battling away, Yusuf and Aji, former teammates. Shaky given away to Akib, whose first touch wasn't to his preference, but he's chased it. And he's expecting MD or Tay to pick up that one. Arif, who are your allegiances with tonight?
TSCI, because I want the title race to go down to the last game. If TSCI lose or draw, it's over. And regardless of the result, the relegation battle will go to the last day as well. So, yeah, I want TSCI to win.
Tune in definitely for that last day of the season in a couple of nights' time. There's going to be some special highlights. Here's Haroon with his right foot. It's good work there by Akib. Oh, it's a nice ball forward by Akib. Tay's the furthest man forward for MFC. Here's Osama on his right. Osama, he's got Zach free on the far post. MD, stretching for it, and Yusuf Khan making a vital interception to deny a through ball from MD to Zach, as MFC are looking to make an early breakthrough. Over the Akib there by Sheikhi. Rubaiai backing into Abdi Nasser. Aji, good work now. Akib, MD is floating. Yusuf showing good strength. Osama. MD didn't want it as much as Yusuf. Rizzi Malik did want that more than Yusuf, and he's put back into the mixer. Off the shoulder of Akib. Aji could have volleyed it. Aji! He gets a shot off. Deflected off Minaz. It's a corner. Using his strength. Akib tackled by Rubaiai. Sheikhi. Rubaiai. Ali Raza coming out. And that's the kind of challenge Ali Raza made, which a penalty was given. You can see Signore pointing towards that area for a goal kick, whereas John pointed to the penalty spot when Cosmos appealed. Well, Cosmos didn't really even appeal, but he gave a penalty for that on Friday. Rubaiai allowed to turn. Return ball. Sheikhi. Ali comes out. Good save by Ali this time. He slid in a few moments ago. This time he made a very good save. It was a wonderful ball by Rubaiai. You wonder why he's been absent for so long. But inside sources say that there seems to be a bit of tension between Abdullah Saeed, you can see in his picture there, and Rubaiai, who's just having a joke there with Signore. Traces back to week 7 where Rubaiai's Division 2 team and Abdullah Saeed's Division 2 team clashed. And here's a punch out. And Rubaiai quite literally clashed with one of the players from Abdullah Saeed's team. And since then, Rubaiai's not been seen in Division 1 action for TSCI. It's whether or not the two have patched up their differences is anyone's guess. But if they can have a relationship like Teddy Sheringham and Andy Cole from the 90s, where it was quite well known that the two didn't like each other but played very well together, TSCI would very much like that kind of relationship in this game here. Here's Haroon. Aji. Into Tay. He's got 2 TSCI defenders with him, but he's also got a teammate in MD. MD showing his footwork, spaghetti legs. Minaz on the ground. Tay. Still going on Tay. He's trying to fashion some room for a shot, and he has done now. Dean.
Get on that spill. Man on. Go centre, go square.
Now Akib, who's got a lot of room to shoot. He does. Drags it wide. Rizzi Malik. Rubaiai. Now Haroon on his right foot again. This time he's tested Ali Raza. We saw a right foot shot from Haroon 4 or 5 minutes ago. Went flying wide. This time Aji. A lot more energy and a lot more zip and zest in MFC's play. MD, Akib to MD to Abdi Nasser and Tay. Chance goes begging. Great football from MFC. Corner comes in. Akib clears it as Haroon was lurking at the far post. Osama. Now Aji. Back to MD. 5-4 for MFC MD. Osama. Tay's in the middle. He's greedily gone for the shot on goal. It was almost impossible to score from there. Haroon. Oh, Akib caught late. Akib caught Haroon late. Abdullah Saeed. Doesn't like shakedown. Tay. Great win by Tay. Osama chance. Goal for MFC. Goal for MFC. Osama scored. And the Chino faithful on the side, Nazir, Abu, Mo Benali and Arif are left shell-shocked. Tay with great work. And he's put it on a play for Osama, who's gone through the legs of Dean. MFC 1, TSCI 0.
I know we wounded them, but we didn't wound them that much.
Underneath that yellow hoodie, there is a huge grin on Jabba's face. Finest have got, as I said, the title within their grasp now. TSCI went 1-0 down to relegation favourites at the time, Cheadle, and now they're 1-0 down to relegation favourites, MFC. Cheadle, regardless of this game's result, would have wanted to beat Cosmos anyway, but the importance of beating Cosmos has just increased by tenfold now. Nazir on the phone now to Khalid to let him know of the situation. And a corner comes in. Caught by Ali Raza. And Tay has asked for it. He's got it. And MD's on his left. Osama's on his right. Here is Osama, the goal scorer. MD's in the middle. And he's an opportunity to cross it in. It's been charged down by Minaz. TSCI and here's Nazir on the phone right now to Khalid.
Look at it. It says Cal with the gorilla on it. That's him. All right, come.
Mo Rubaiai. Abdullah Saeed. Good work by Abdullah Saeed. Mo Rubaiai did well to move Abdi Nasser out of that situation. Mo Rubaiai!
Come on.
Tay doing brilliantly well. And how soon will it be before we see this man in the picture coming on in the middle of the park? Mo Banali. He's going to have to work his magic somehow to get TSCI this victory that they desperately need. Mo Rubaiai, things have changed massively for TSCI since Friday's result. Mo Rubaiai, the title was in their hands, the title race was in their control until that defeat. And there's a corner to be taken now. Far post towards Haroon, the wind carried it further. Here's Minaz. Back into the mix, there's Shaky. I don't know what Shaky intended to do there, but the goal is what? Well, the goal was scored by Osama. It's 1-0 to MFC.
Keep the ball at all. All I want to do is, no, come on, man, go.
No team talk. Let's go.
As soon as it hits me, all I want to do is flick it on. I don't want to touch the ball at all. All I want to do is flick it on.
Mo Banali's going to come on for TSCI. No team talk here tonight. Right midfield is where he's going to play. Mo Banali. Just waiting to see who's going to come off. I think it's Shaky who has come off. Mo Banali is on. Arif, you predicted it right. Go on, zoom in on him. And Imihak is making his way round the suspended Imihak. He's hearing that the score is out 1-0 to MFC. Is Imihak going to be playing Division 1 Ultimate next season or Division 2? It all depends on his teammates. It's not in his hands. But currently, they are 1-0 up against TSCI. Yeah, because Abu's doing it here. Tay, great work! Minaz getting back in. Corner by Osama. Tay's free. Big Tay! Off the line! Minaz clearing that well. Is Minaz or Oyen, one of them who's just standing on the line, has come off him, and TSCI could have been 2-0 down at the start of this second half. Mo Rubaiai. Is that a handball? It is. Is it?
Penalty?
Is it it's a penalty for TSCI! A handball by Abdi Nasser from a controversial throw-in. It's actually a penalty given now. And these controversial decisions are piling up now. TSCI with a chance early on in the second half when they almost went 2-0 down to level things up. Yusuf against Ali Raza. Ali Raza saved Abdi's penalty on Friday night before he was beaten by Ademola. Yusuf saved! Ali Raza saved it again! To the jubilation of his teammates. 2 penalties saved in 5 days. 1 conceded by Ali Raza. MFC have got to be careful. They're on 20 disciplinary points.
1-0 MFC.
2 more away from perhaps another deduction. Yusuf, Mo Rubaiai, who's at the centre of it all. It's a post that he's clattered. MD fouls him. And Akib, and is that...
That's it, ref.
You got yellow.
Akib yellow carded. A silly booking. The 21 disciplinary points now for MFC.
How many disciplinary points are they on?
I think they're on 21 now.
Ajay,
So one more yellow.
Abdullah Saeed,
Yo, inshallah.
Mo Rubaiai,
One more yellow. They need one more yellow.
Rizi Malik, Ajay. Chance to shoot. He feigns it. Take! Great save by Dean! What a save! That was goal bound. It was headed to the side of the net. Yusuf Khan again. He's gone to ground.
Yes, that's a disciplinary point.
Oh, and that's a second Yellow card. That's
Yes!
22 disciplinary points now for MFC. So regardless of victory, they may still find themselves on the same number of points as Cheadle.
Riz, DB tonight, lad. DB tonight.
Rizzy Malik clears it away. Rubaiai.
No, ours is -13. That's -13.
Haroon.
Come on, just studs in on him. That's it. Come on, Benali.
Benali. Oh, and another late challenge by Akib. Rubaiai. It's in! Rubaiai into the bottom corner. TSCI on level. Nazir and Khalid more jubilant than any of the TSCI players. And as things stand, Cheadle 15. Okay, as things stand, after all that commotion has calmed down, Cheadle on 15 points before tonight. MFC were on 13 points, but even a draw here will not give them 14 points. They'll be on 13 due to the disciplinary point that they have received for the 2 yellow cards. Osama, they need to win this game, MFC. Taze trying to get his big toe to it. Unfortunately, it was a bit too far beyond him. Benali, he's on the ground. He's in a running battle with Akib. Slide by Akib. I think that was a rush of blood to the head by Benali, who I just said has been in a running battle with Akib. Tensions are rising on that left-hand side. They've just hugged there. Low. T. Yusuf's there. Minaz poked away. Haroon. Rizzy's there first. Into the channel, and it's a loose touch by Benali. Aji's throwing. Tay. We've seen battles all over the pitch. Oyen versus Tay. Benali versus Akib. Yusuf Khan, long throw. Haroon's in there. Rizzy Malik had to get there. Minaz. Benali. MD. Good skill. Minaz getting back at him. Yusuf. Abdullah Saeed. Haroon. They're somehow getting hold of the ball. It's TSCI. Rubaiai's got 1 goal already. Is it breaking for him? Benali.
That's a penalty, man.
Abdi Nasir. Yusuf with a firm header forward. Oyen now. Haroon's turn. Rubaiai. Haroon's made his run, and Rubaiai has turned this game around single-handedly, and he's put MFC further and further towards the 2nd division. TSCI are gunning for finest now. Wonderful work. Cheadle on 15. MFC are on 12 as things stand. Finest on 26. TSCI on 24. Titans on 23. 3-way battle for the league title. And Nazir, you saw him at 1-0 to MFC, and he was very, very concerned. But now, Nazir, the confidence flowing through his veins. It could not have gone better for Cheadle tonight with the disciplinary point picked up MFC. However, they picked up their own disciplinary point with Nazir running onto the pitch. He was brandished a yellow card.
Yeah, but we're on 10 disciplinary point. That makes us 11.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's 11. And a slide by Aji. Frustration by Aji. Have you ever seen a man so eager to get his hat-trick as Rubaiai right now? A bit too eager.
Ref, yellow card in for that. Time wasting.
Still going.
That's it.
Minaz gone to ground. Akib plays on. Someone in the middle for him. Yes, there was Tay. It's a corner now. There's a long throw. Abdi Nasir, Abdullah Saeed's there. Akib. Now his brother's trying to get there. He can't get there. Abdullah Saeed. 50-50s all over the pitch at the moment now. Yusuf and Aji. Zach. Is someone going to get hold of the ball? Zach. T. Is that a slide in there by Yusuf? No. It's a free kick for TSCI. Rizzy, he doesn't know what's behind him. Haroon, good save by Liraza. Haroon, it's a good ball to Mo Rubaiai. Mo Benali, oh, it's a nice Rabona. That would be the assist of the season. But the referee's blown his whistle. Akib, he's gone in there. MD, D's there, smothers it. D's staying there. Abdi Nasir, who wants it here? Zach. MD, Akib, back to MD. Mo Benali, Mo Rubai's free. Is it a hat-trick for Mo Rubaiai? TSCI have taken this to the final day of the season. MFC's fate may well lie in the second division. It's 3-1. They were susceptible to the counter-attack. Mo Rubaiai has single-handedly won this game for TSCI.
Give us a wave, Rubaiai, give us a wave, Rubaiai, give us a wave.
Long ball forward towards the hat-trick hero. Haroon, MD, Rizzy Malik.
Mate, I'm not booked, alright?
Minaz with a slide, Tay.
Riz, that was a dive, Riz.
That's a yellow card for Minaz. Zaka's gone and made a nuisance of himself up against Dean. They're pushing and shoving going on in the middle there. Tay. Oh, and it's come off Yusuf's head. Oh, it's come off Zach's head. Goal kick. Dean's goal kick and the final whistle. TSCI have taken the title race to the final day of the season. It's a 3-1 victory for them here against MFC, who are now on the verge of relegation. To compound misery for MFC, they were deducted a point tonight for 2 disciplinary points. They are now on 12 points, and the second from bottom. 15 points for Cheadle. Mo Rubaiai. Mo Rubaiai, what was the difference in the second half for TSCI to win this game?
We've always got it. We've always got it. Regardless of who we play, we've always got the talent. Mo, Yusuf, Haroon, Abdullah Saeed especially. We've always got it. It just depends on can we put them away on the day.
You had no goals in the first half. Sorry, Mo. You got 3 in the second half. You had a real tough evening against Abdi Nasir and Rizzy. What did you change in your game to get those 3 goals?
Just first half, I'm not a dirty player, so I don't like giving it. But when Riz and Nasser kept on hitting, I was just fed up, to be honest. He was shouting about he's the strongest player in the league. I put him on his ass. I've been missing for the second half of the season. I made a mistake and I paid my dues. So alhamdulillah, I'm back, and we're going for the win.
Just 2 points now between you and Finest. Last day of the season, anything could happen. How confident are TSCI though that will happen?
It's theirs to lose, to be honest. They're ahead of us, so it's up to them. We're just going to play as if it's just a normal game. We'll take the 3 points, and it's theirs to lose, to be honest. So it's not up to us.
Yeah. Are you disappointed that you didn't get too much of an opportunity since week 6?
No, it wasn't about opportunities. It was my choice to exit the team for that time being. I made a mistake with one of the players, and I'm back now.
Right, fantastic, Mo. You are the shakedown man of the match. We'll see you there shortly, inshallah. And we'll see you on Friday as well.
Please, thank you.
Yusuf Khan, you failed against Cheadle to overturn a 1-0, but you did it tonight. What was the difference?
I think we played well, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's a different pitch, but the same for both of us. It was a good game, tough game. I think you can see that there was no gimmies there. We had to really earn it. A few big challenges as well. So no, it's just a bit more direct play, a bit more kind of desire to win, I thought, today.
As you said, it wasn't a gimme, but you didn't get the goal swing that you wanted here tonight. What are you going to be hoping for now to win this title on Friday?
I think realistically, well, it's out of our hands. We messed up ourselves against Cheadle last Friday. The league was there for us, but it's been a bit of an inconsistent season in terms of teams. I can always get players, so it doesn't look that way, but we're always missing a few players now and again. And same again today. No Rehan, no Malik, no Chris, no Hafiz. So it's been a bit tough in terms of getting players, and it's been a bit hard for me really. Just been too busy to really focus on this season. But I think we've done really well with the team that we've had. We've played well in patches, not as well as the last few seasons, but I'm happy with how we've done today.
You said you're not too many players available tonight, but this man was there. Scored a hat trick. How vital was he tonight?
We know what Mo we know what Mo gives. And we've missed him, to be honest with you, especially against Cheadle. He would have been, he gives us a different option. He's more of a target man, great feet, surprisingly very pacey as well. So, we've missed him. But next season he'll be back fully fit, and hopefully we'll do better.
All right, thank you very much, Yusuf. See you on Friday. Good luck for the game. Catch us on Friday. TSCI up against Titans and Manchester's finest against MFC. All 4 teams have got something to play for. And don't forget the Cheadle derby at 9 o'clock. Cheadle, whose fate is in their own hands now after tonight's result. They don't even have to win the game. A draw will be enough for Cheadle, a point to stay in the division. MFC must win and hope Cosmos do them a favour. Cosmos, who are the top scorers, joint top scorers alongside Manchester's finest. They won't have any shortage of firepower, and a lot of their players, including Bilal Al-Khafaf, will love nothing better than to send Cheadle down. We'll catch you on Friday in 2 days' time for the grand finale of Season 14 of the Ultimate League. Over and out.